Okay, watch this. Yes! I'm on rooftops, but now I'm off the rooftops again. Well, that was cool briefly. Like, it would have been nice if it went on for longer, I guess, but it was, you know, definitely cool for a moment there. Okay. 2 missions left in Watch Understored Dog's Bad Space Blood. Might get them both done right now, or I might not, we'll see. So, the silo. Here's the recap. Default kind of owned Ray. He was like, hey, I've set up this sort of house of horrors of your past crimes. Sucked to be him. And from this, somehow, we have deduced that the silo is compromised. Now, I'm not sure, perhaps I missed a piece of dialogue or something, I'm not quite sure where we came to that conclusion. But anyway, it's expected that the bad guys, which basically means, I guess, Bloom are working through default, or possibly just default, working alone, it's not clear. Anyway, the bad guys are going to attack the silo for some reason. I guess it kind of follows logically. First you want to, like, if you're trying to get revenge on a guy, first you want to tear him down, and then you actually, like, murder him with death. I mean, it's not going to work out for them, but it makes some sort of sense. I think it's got to be that Bloom and Default are working together, so Bloom certainly wants Kenny bad enough, and I don't think Default has the resources on his own. It was mentioned in the main game that he doesn't have that much money to, like, keep hiring all these fixers. So, we're going to turn up at the silo. There will be that underground level, which I mentioned earlier is clearly a combat level. Do some combat in it, win, and then see what happens. Ideally, Tobias and Ray can escape Chicago and go and bitch at each other amusingly on a beach somewhere in the Caribbean, safe from all of these watchdogs. Well, that's a whole bunch of references in one.
Doesn't look like Default's made his move yet, but he will. I could burn my shit and run, but it didn't work last time. Fuck it. I'm gonna see this one through.
What? Hang on, what? Dude, the only reason you're still here is because Tobias was in trouble, and, like, you could just take him with you. That's a pretty macho self-sabotage thing to do. Oh well, I guess we better just fight this out with death killing. I'll put it down to Ray feeling some degree of guilt and also having left all these things quite notably unfinished in the past. It makes more sense psychologically than sort of logistically. Down I go.
It's time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
It's Tom. I can't do that accent. I wish I could.
This is gonna get real ugly.
Yup. It's cute to spend any skill points I might have remaining. Doesn't look like there's enough to make a difference. Nope. Got all the stuff that really matters. I might need this cool gun. Might need to make a new RC car. Right, let's use this computers. What is this? What is Ray's set up anyway? I mean, it's got kind of random crap all over, but broadly speaking, that's like a full tower PC with 2 LCDs and wireless keyboard and mouse. Not bad taste. Not very modern though, you'd think it'd be laptops everywhere.
Damn it, I got a rat in my machine. Alright. You wanna duke it out? Let's duke it out. Yeah, motherfucking fucker. You shut down my defenses. I'm gonna get overrun here.
That's quite a good insult. You motherfucking fucker. So default's got in. Presumably Ray had not heard of air gaps.
Find him, finish him, and take what you can carry. We can recoup some of our losses.
What is this?
Oh, nice. It was these things.
It's probably all booby trapped.
Yes, it is.
That's ready, take him out.
Where am I getting shot from here? Ah! Suddenly been flushed out. Yeah, I should probably use those focus boosters since I've got access to them anyway. I never really used those. They sound sort of powerful but inconvenient. Like you don't really want to be, I don't know, taken out of the zone cycle of doing things and refocusing, doing things, refocusing. Ouch. Okay. I think my main screw up there is I alerted them to my presence way too early. When I started using the cameras, there was an initial period where they weren't actually aware of me. If I can leverage that, I will be in a better position.
What is all this?
Yeah, okay, this is cool. This is the way to do it. Use the traps for as long as I can. I guess Tobias must have set up these cameras. Very handy. Ah shit, saw me. Okay. So I've got to pay a lot of attention to who's coming towards me. Kind of like in the other camera mission, but this one's going to be more dynamic. This is cool. This is a challenge which is not just a gunfight, but could well devolve into one. You've got a few different ways to win, essentially.
Damn! It's got the place locked down. Move on the server room. Go!
No, no, don't move on the server room. Specifically don't do that. Where's the next guys? This is definitely what you gotta do. It's just a matter of how long can you keep it up and how long do you need to. Cool, so as well as Tobias's gun cameras, there's actually some of Ray's own traps around here that could help out. They do work well together. Good pull back.
Find this guy. Use your nose if you have.
Wow, thanks for giving yourself away by like yelling out like that. That was extremely convenient. Reminds me of some playtest reports I read from a different video game. Although maybe it may have been by the same publisher, where they had a flanking mechanic in the game, as this one does, and exactly as happens in what they found was that the flanking mechanic was like unfairly good. Players found it impossible to notice flanking.
I got lost.
How? It's a giant silo.
Can we not argue about this right now?
Listen, default's in my system.
I've got this. But with my modifications, you're about to overload the system. You need to get to the control room and,
I'm on it.
So the flanking mechanic in this other game,
I'll keep default out. You
I'll
cover
take
the
that later.
control room. Ray! Ray! They're coming!
Damn it!
Yep, there's a lot more of them.
You touched my shit.
Yeah, I made it better.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, nice. Also, I see now I have to use the traps instead of the cameras because the cameras got overloaded or something. It's not super clear. What the fuck? The names on these pieces of art / traps. Ah, cool. I do like how, despite the specific exhortation not to touch his shit, the first thing Tobias does is touch his shit. It's like he had one job. This is cool. The combination of the cameras and traps. Wow, these guys are heavily armored.
More fixers, Ray! Damn!
Did they come in from the other direction or what? Okay, shit, I gotta... Oh my god, they're everywhere. And they know I'm here. Okay, no. Oh, that went well until it didn't. I think I got distracted. Perhaps by the time Tobias called them out, they were already inside. Okay, this time I've got to notice that the cameras still work earlier.
You touched my shit.
Yeah, I made it better.
That remains to be seen.
Consider it noticed. That one's good. Yeah, we got some real blind spots while doing this. That's the biggest issue, basically. You can look at like one corner of the room at a time, essentially.
More fixers, Ray! Damn!
Okay, so the more fixes come from where? Everywhere. Ow.
Where's this guy, Ray? Every time I close the door, he kicks it back open.
Annoying little shit, isn't he?
Okay, so Tobias is having trouble beating default. How come he's so good, I wonder? Really? Just don't have time to spend a lot of time on the cameras. Traps don't really do damage, but they have this AoE keep off effect, and you can sort of activate them very quickly. Strategy.
Painful, Brewer.
T-bomb. Yeah, I've seen better names for things.
Hey, he's getting through. We'll stall him. I'll see what I can do.
I think I got them. Stop system overload. How do you stop a system overload?
I don't think so, rat boy.
Ray,
Like that.
it looks like more fixers are coming in.
Okay, I'll deal with
This.
Ah. Ah.
you. Okay, Brewer?
Yeah, it's just like all the little internet assholes combined and formed into this one giant mega asshole.
Whoops. Looks like I gotta take a recording break.